what is going on, guys? It is Too Sick for Meds back with another video, and this is actually going to be a Grand Theft Auto video. And I just want to say thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys' day is doing well so far. And what this video basically is going to be today is a tutorial on how to lower your vehicle as well as turning your wheels when you are parked and out of the vehicle. Now, this is some really cool things for things such as car shows, for looks on your vehicle when you're parked, you know, having your wheels turned, as well as, you know, a lowered stance car. Now, this car is a simple little vehicle that I took off of the streets of Los Santos, and I'll show it to you right now. Now, this is called the Oracle. And like I said, it's a simple little car. You know, threw a nice little paint job on it, some wheels, and it didn't cost me no money at all, practically. So this is basically it, and I picked this car especially because it looks amazing when it is lowered. Now, a couple little tips you're gonna want to know about lowering the vehicle. Number one is going to be, you do not want bulletproof tires, because this trick will work with any vehicle, except any vehicle, but if it has bulletproof tires, it will not work, period. No doubt about it, it will not work. So before you get a car and put bulletproof tires on it, because I know you can't take bulletproof tires off, before you go and put them on, if you want to do this trick at all, do not put bulletproof tires on them because it will not work. Now, tip number two is going to be, you're going to want a weapon such as the micro SMG. I find that is the best weapon. You don't want anything too heavy like the combat MG, because, you know, you're probably going to end up spraying and praying, and it's just going to pop the tires, and it's too much. And, you know, just a nice little easy, you know, assault, you know, I'm sorry, not assault, but nice and easy little, yeah, rifle. No pistols, no shotguns. So yeah, basically what we're going to want to do to get started is you're going to want to aim right in the middle of that little screw right there, right in the middle of the rim, and you're going to want to watch the vehicle, because the vehicle will drop twice, and you'll know that's the max limit that you can drop it. So it might take a few clips. So there was one. And then there's number two. So once we do this with all sides, you'll, you know, it'll look really well. But you'll definitely notice if you do miss a side, you will definitely notice that the vehicle is tilted on one side. As you can see, you can definitely tell that the left side of the vehicle, or from the back point, the left side was lowered. So there we go. And then the last tire we're going to want to get right here. Now, on some vehicles, lowering the vehicle does affect the driving. It will make it drift more. It will make the vehicle drift more, depending on what vehicle it is. I find the one of the vehicles that you lower, which is the Schwarzer, that vehicle definitely will drift a crap ton when lowering it. So just a quick little review on what you do. Like I said, you take a simple little rifle and you shoot the middle until it drops down twice on each side, and you'll be able to tell that it is lowered. So as you can see, this looks really, really nice. It's low to the ground. You know, it's clean. One of the disadvantages on this is when you are in a public lobby, other players will see bullet holes within the car, because, you know, the aiming is a little off, because the aiming is a little off for them. So for them, it'll look like you're shooting the middle of the vehicle or something, but on your screen, it's going to look all nice and pretty. So yeah, that's basically how you lower the vehicle, and I'll see you guys in just a minute for the next little trick that we're gonna do. Alright guys, now the next trick is going to be a wheel turn in your vehicle. Now this is a really nice little trick for when you want to kind of show off your car. Now me personally, I do like to do this with a little slant to my car, and then the way that the car, like there's more of an open part, I kind of like to turn the wheel that way. I don't know, it just kind of looks cool to me. So basically how you keep the wheels turned is there's 3 buttons you're going to be holding. Those buttons include RB, so the right bumper. Now this is on Xbox One. I'm not too sure what the PlayStation buttons would be. I believe it would be the right bumper and trigger for PlayStation, and then it would be X you'd hold. X is A, I believe, for PS4. So, or PS3, PS4, or PlayStation, whatever it is. And, oh, there's this group chat going on. Sorry if you guys hear that, my bad. So, you're going to want to hold those, and your guys should be ducking in the vehicle, and you should be holding the gas and the e-brake. Now, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to repeatedly tap the left analog stick, the steering analog stick, in the direction you want the wheels to go. Don't go back and forth, but go left to middle, left to middle, left to middle. And then once you do that for a while, then you're going to go back and forth, left to right, and you'll see your car wheel kind of get slow. And then you hold it. Now keep in mind, you're holding all these buttons together, and you're holding them all at the same time. And when you do that, you get out by clicking Y, still holding all those buttons. And if you did do it correctly, the wheels will stay turned like this. Now I'll do it a few more times just to make sure you guys know what to do. Now, keep in mind, I don't get it perfect all the time. Most of the times I do it correctly, but there's some times where I don't do it and it'll mess up. Just depending on what car. Some cars are kind of harder to do it with, I find. But so like again, you're gonna hold the e-brake and the gas simultaneously, and then you're gonna tap the steering analog stick to the direction you want it. For me, I find it easier to go to the left. You're gonna tap it in the direction you want it, and then once you do that for a while, go side to side, side to side, and you'll see it kind of get slow, and then get out. Now, depending on where you get out from, there will be different, phases of when the car tires aslant. Now, you might press it a little quickly, so the car tire might only go, out to where that middle line is, or it could go out all the way to where my crosshairs are. It just depends on, where you hit Y at, where you hit Y when you're turning the wheel. Now, for doing that for the other side, you can do it for the other side. I feel it's a little harder to do it for the other side. I don't know why. It just is for me. I can still do it. it's a little uncomfortable for me going to the right side. I don't know why. It just is. But I mean, doesn't that look amazing, guys? You're just kind of walking through and going through first person, and you see this dope car with the wheels turning and everything. And now, keep in mind, while the car is lowered, you will see that the wheel will go through the fender, or the fender. Now, unfortunately, it will do this when your car is lowered. But if it is stock suspension, or even just a lowered suspension, but not with the glitch, it will do it correctly to where it's not going through the fender. But to me, it doesn't look that bad. It doesn't ruin it that much. You know, everybody knows it's a glitch, and it still looks really, really good. And this would be, you know, great for taking some pictures, which I'm about to do right now, and some filters. And, man, that looks good, actually. Wow. So, yeah, this is really well for, you know, adding pictures and things like that. So, as you can see, that's a nice little picture we took there. So, it just takes a little bit of practice. It did take me quite a while to get the wheel turned down, but if you keep on trying, you know, you will succeed to it at some point. It's not that hard. You know, once you do it, you'll kind of learn from your memory. You'll be like, dang, I actually did it. And then you'll do it again, and it really won't be that hard. Like I said, it just takes practice, and I'll do it one more time for you guys. So you're gonna hold it in the you're gonna flick it in the direction you want while holding A, e-brake, and the gas, and then you're gonna go side to side, and then hold it in the direction you want, and then get out with Y, still holding A, e-brake, and gas. And you see, I clicked it a little quick, so the wheel didn't go out as much. Me personally, I'm a fan of when the wheel goes out not that much, just like this. I like when the wheel doesn't go out all the way. When it does, it just kind of looks broken to me. Kind of looks like the wheel is a little messed up. But when it's out a little bit, it just kind of, it looks, you know, natural and everything. And I really like it, and it looks, you know, really well. This vehicle, I would really suggest getting this vehicle for for lowering the suspension. It's really nice. It drives still the same. It gives you a little bit of traction, but, you know, it drives the same. It doesn't ruin it that much, you know, depending on how you like to drive. If you like to drive drifting, I would definitely say the Schwarzer is a vehicle to get. But if you don't like it to affect, then this vehicle is definitely the one to go with. And it looks nice if you put the right paint job on, get a little license plate. As you can see, I have leaked there, which is pretty cool to me. And yeah, so basically that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, go ahead and hit that like button down below, and you know, leave a comment. Remember that the shout out is still going on, so you still do have a chance to enter in, and I would love to add you guys and play with you a lot. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you all did enjoy, and I will see you next time. Take it easy, guys.